In the supplement world, pricing is a powerful but tricky tool. How you price your supplement affects not just your short-term sales, but your long-term brand image, how customers see you, and whether your business can survive. It's that important. Finding the right balance between the right price and discounting means really understanding the supplement market and how customers think. And many supplement business owners don't like to give too many discounts for fear of cheapening their brand. That's the focus of today's show. Let's get into it. Welcome to Health Business Mastery, the Creative Thirst podcast. I'm your host, Bobby Hewitt. How much does one bottle cost, or how much is the buyer willing to pay for one bottle? That's the better question. One strategy is to use cost plus pricing. This is where you add a standard margin on top of production costs, which is a starting point, but usually doesn't capture the full value of premium formulations. Value-based pricing, which considers the perceived benefit to customers rather than just production costs, generally creates more sustainable models for quality supplements. Value-based messaging emphasizes product benefits relative to price rather than focusing on absolute cost. When you make that shift to genuinely trying to improve your customer's life, then all that other stuff follows. This perspective shifts pricing conversations from cost comparison to value delivery, and transparency around ingredient sourcing and manufacturing processes further supports premium pricing positions, explaining why quality ingredients cost more and how they deliver superior results helps customers understand price differences between competing products. This approach is particularly effective when combined with specific examples and tangible quality indicators. Needless to say, pricing a supplement is unique. I once optimized a supplement client's offer and got an increase in sales with just price positioning alone. Not a cheaper price, but price positioning. That's how important price is. It's part of the offer, and it signals a lot to the customer. Unlike discount products, where lower prices usually mean more sales, supplements are different. Sometimes a higher price actually makes people believe the product works better. How brands communicate about pricing significantly impacts customer perception and purchase behavior. Effective messaging frames pricing in terms of value delivered rather than simply cost, creating a context that supports premium positioning. Now, don't get me wrong, the actual quality, not just perceived quality, matters. If you spend time making the best product and it costs you $8 a bottle instead of $2.50 a bottle, you'll actually outsell everyone else a couple of years later. This shows that price often signals quality and influences buying decisions beyond just cost. So this creates an interesting challenge. You need good profit margins, but pricing too low can actually hurt sales because people start to doubt the product works. Customers instinctively question how potent or high quality a super cheap supplement can be. This creates a price floor that might actually be higher than what it costs to make good, high quality products. A supplement promising big health benefits at a price that seems too good to be true makes people skeptical rather than excited to buy. Setting up the right value perception through pricing takes careful planning. Developing sustainable pricing starts with understanding your true costs beyond just manufacturing. When you go to a manufacturer and say you want to create the best product on the market, you'll spend 2 to 3 times more per bottle than your competitors. Quality-focused brands have to build these premium ingredient costs into their pricing while staying competitive. This often means educating customers about formulation differences rather than just competing on price. Looking at competitor prices also plays an important role in setting your base price. The price of packaging also goes into price. And packaging is a perception of value, the type of bottle, plastic versus glass that all affects how people perceive the price of your supplement. But let's face it, customers are always looking for value and want a deal. You don't want to be a discount brand. In fact, in the direct-to-consumer online supplement world, a discounted supplement is really hard to make the economics work. The sweet spot is anywhere between $39 and $69 for a single supplement bottle to make the numbers work in the business. But it is true, more people will buy at a lower price point. And if you don't have strong enough marketing to support the value, no one is going to buy at that high price point. So how do you balance it? Never having any promotions in this day and age is not an option. It will be really difficult to compete, especially in today's economy. We all need promotions, even if they are only once a year. But planning your promotions throughout the year can help the economics of your business and help you hit your numbers. Strategic promotions create sales momentum that can justify higher everyday pricing. Rather than constant discounting, which trains customers to wait for sales, successful supplement brands implement structured promotional calendars with clear goals and on major events. If you don't know where to start, then run a promotional sale every 6 weeks. This time frame balances keeping promotions fresh against protecting margins, creating anticipation without too much frequency, and you want to be sure to do a promotion on Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and Prime Day. These industry-wide shopping events create natural opportunities for deeper discounts without signaling desperation. Seasonal opportunities specific to supplement categories create additional promotional touchpoints. Weight loss products naturally align with New Year's resolutions and pre-summer preparation. Immune support sells best during fall and winter months. Sports performance peaks during traditional training seasons. Aligning promotional cadence with these natural demand patterns amplifies effectiveness. But you can also run a promotion for any reason at all. The founder's birthday is a great excuse. But again, you don't want to give away the farm or cheapen your flagship supplement. So consider setting a promotional budget. This requires balancing short-term revenue goals against long-term brand positioning. Too much discounting damages perceived value and trains customers to wait for sales. Too little promotion misses revenue opportunities and limits new customer acquisition. Most successful supplement brands allocate 10 to 15% of annual revenue to promotional discounts, with careful tracking of how customers behave after promotions end. Why? Because not all promotions and discounts impact brand positioning equally. Certain promotional tactics provide value to customers while maintaining price integrity and premium positioning. These approaches create sales velocity without training customers to expect ongoing discounts. Let's go over a few options for you to think about and implement in your supplement business. First, let's look at free shipping. Setting a free shipping threshold, something like free shipping on all orders over $70. A free shipping threshold is one of the most effective promotional tools for supplement brands to use and not impact their brand positioning. Rather than directly discounting products, many successful promotions focus on shipping incentives that encourage larger orders without reducing product value perception. So free shipping on 3 bottle offers and higher, leaving the shipping on 1 bottle. This strategy worked very well 5 years ago, but today online buyers expect free shipping. So consider baking it into your price. Yes, that means prices go up. Don't be afraid of that. Have you seen the price of eggs these days? Another great option is gift with purchase. Gift with purchase offers provide another way of adding value without directly discounting. So consider including sample sizes of complementary products, branded accessories like a t-shirt or tote bag, or add digital educational materials to create purchase incentives that enhance the customer experience rather than simply reducing price. This approach often introduces customers to additional products they might not otherwise try. You can even give them a bottle of one of your lowest cost of goods product as a free bonus, or a free bottle of the sale supplement they're buying instead of a discount. Something like buy 3 and get 1 free. It's the same as a discount, but more controlled because you can play with the economics of the offer. This is how many free bottles and how many paid bottles for each offer. Plus, it protects that brand value and keep you clear of discount land. Here's another strategy that works very well if flavor is part of your supplement. Think gingerbread for fall, so offer limited time editions. These, as well as exclusive limited formulations, create urgency without price reductions. Seasonal formulations, enhanced versions, or special editions generate interest and purchase motivation while potentially commanding premium pricing rather than discounts. This approach works particularly well for established products with loyal customer bases. Early access and priority purchasing opportunities also reward loyal customers without discounting. Allowing subscribers or high-value customers first access to new products or limited inventory to create high perceived value and purchase motivation without margin reduction. This strategy also provides valuable early feedback from the most engaged customers. Another way to offer a discount without discounting is to offer referral incentives. This expands your customer base while maintaining price integrity. The number one funnel is that you bought this product and you took it for 3 weeks and you loved it and you told your friend. That's the best funnel. Formalizing this natural process through referral rewards creates acquisition opportunities without broad discounting. Furthermore, package sizing significantly affects pricing psychology. Once you've developed a product and people like it and they're buying it and it becomes popular and you have a month's supply bottle, then you supersize the bottle and make it in a 2-month supply bottle. The supersizing approach represents one of the most powerful pricing strategies available to supplement brands. Rather than discounting existing products, offering larger package sizes allows for volume-based savings while maintaining or even increasing margins. The psychology of per-serving pricing creates powerful value perception when properly communicated. A 30-day supply at $39.95, which is $1.33 per day, compared to a 90-day supply at $99.95, which is $1.11 per day. This presents obvious savings while maintaining premium positioning. This approach resonates particularly well with committed users who recognize both the convenience and economic advantages of larger purchases. The most effective approach creates meaningful but not excessive savings for larger sizes, typically a 15 to 20% per serving discount for the largest size compared to the smallest. This provides sufficient incentive to upgrade without devaluing the base product or creating excessive price sensitivity. The financial impact of supersizing extends beyond direct margin improvements to include reduced fulfillment costs with one larger order versus multiple smaller orders, decreased customer acquisition expenses, less frequent repurchase requirements, and improved cash flow and more revenue captured in each transaction. These secondary benefits often outweigh the direct pricing advantages. This strategy allows brands to maintain strong margins while still providing value to customers through volume pricing. Okay, let's talk about the supplement Golden Goose. Subscriptions. A supplement on a recurring monthly subscription is the goal, and subscription offers create pricing stability that counterbalances promotional volatility. By offering consistent value to loyal customers, subscriptions maintain revenue predictability while allowing for a discount to acquire new customers. But if the subscription discounts this too small and customers see insufficient incentive to commit, then you got a failing retention strategy. Too large a subscription discount and the program damages overall margins while potentially cannibalizing full-price sales. Most successful supplement subscriptions offer 10 to 15% or a $10 discount on a single subscription bottle plus free shipping. This creates meaningful savings that still preserve healthy unit economics. What I'm really talking about is more of a lifetime value of the customer, really, and keeping them for the journey of their health. Subscriptions significantly increase average customer lifetime value by 200 to 300% compared to one-time buyers, but you can typically get a much higher average order value on day one for a one-time buyer. So there's a balance that you need to make the business work. And not all supplements make sense as subscriptions. Acute need products often perform better as one-time purchases, while maintenance supplements naturally fit subscription models. Offering both options with appropriate incentives allows customers to self-select into their preferred purchasing pattern. Now, of course, we have to talk about bundling as an alternative to discounting. The typical 1-bottle, 3-bottle, 6-bottle bundle options is classic direct response, where you have 3 options to choose from. But there's another bundle strategy. Bundle strategies create a higher perceived value without undermining individual product pricing. By combining complementary products into systems or stacks, brands can increase average order value while enhancing perceived value through solution-oriented positioning. This approach creates natural product pathways that guide customers through a brand's ecosystem rather than treating each product as an isolated purchase decision. Weight loss supplements paired with digestive support, protein powder bundled with pre-workout formulas, or sleep aids combined with stress management products create logical combinations that address related needs. These natural pairings feel helpful rather than simply promotional. Most successful bundles offer 10 to 25% savings compared to purchasing individual products separately. This discount range provides sufficient incentive to increase order size without creating the perception that individual products are overpriced. Bundling does present a problem, though. It's a higher price point, so it's not for everyone and not the best offer for a first-time customer, not only because of the higher price, but also the education required. Education plays a crucial role in supporting bundle strategies. By explaining how products work together synergistically, brands can justify bundle pricing based on enhanced effectiveness rather than simple cost savings. This approach maintains premium positioning while providing tangible customer value. So now you're seeing inside my brain a bit with the way I think about offers. You have your acquisition offer for first-time customers and your high-value repeated customer offers. They are different. Different customer segments display vastly different price sensitivity and purchasing patterns in the supplement industry. The people who buy essential oils are a completely different crowd than people who buy performance supplements, who are a completely different crowd than people who are into nootropics, who are completely different than the longevity crowd. These differences create opportunities for segment-specific pricing strategies. Sports performance customers often prioritize efficacy over price and respond well to premium positioning. Weight loss customers frequently display more price sensitivity, but also respond strongly to perceived value. Understanding these segment-specific dynamics allows for tailored pricing approaches. Acquisition versus retention pricing creates another strategic dimension. New customer promotions can offer deeper discounts to overcome initial purchase barriers, while loyalty pricing rewards continued engagement without excessive discounting. High-value customer programs are also a way to provide opportunities for personalized pricing that rewards the most valuable buyers without broadly discounting. Early access to new products, exclusive formulations, or enhanced service levels creates perceived value beyond simple price reductions. These approaches preserve overall pricing integrity while still providing meaningful benefits to key customers. Balancing personalization pricing against operational simplicity requires thoughtful systems and processes. Excessive complexity in pricing structures creates fulfillment challenges, customer confusion, and management headaches. The most effective approaches identify 3 to 5 key customer segments with meaningfully different needs and develop specific strategies for each rather than attempting infinite personalization. Now, for those advanced listeners, I want to cover a bit about channel-specific pricing. Most supplement brands sell through multiple channels, each with distinct pricing dynamics and requirements. Creating coherent cross-channel pricing requires understanding platform-specific economics while maintaining brand consistency. Amazon's unique ecosystem creates specific pricing challenges, for example, with its algorithm favoring competitive pricing and its customers often comparison shopping. Maintaining premium positioning on Amazon requires strong differentiation. Direct sales through branded websites typically support higher margins, but require customer acquisition investment. Many brands position their direct channel as the premium experience with exclusive offerings, enhanced service, or membership benefits that justify potentially higher pricing compared to marketplace platforms. Wholesale channels introduce another pricing tier with distinct requirements. Retail partners typically expect 40 to 50% margins, requiring brands to either accept lower wholesale prices or establish higher prices that accommodate retail margins. Managing this channel without undermining direct sales requires careful positioning and often product differentiation. Minimum advertised price policies help maintain pricing consistency across channels when properly implemented and enforced. These policies establish floor prices below which resellers agree not to advertise products, creating pricing stability that protects margins and brand positioning. Enforcement requires consistent monitoring and sometimes difficult conversations with non-compliant sellers. Channel-exclusive products provide another tool for managing cross-channel pricing dynamics. By creating slightly different formulations, sizes, or packaging for different channels, brands can maintain distinct pricing tiers without direct comparison. This approach works particularly well when the differentiation offers genuine channel-appropriate benefits rather than simply enabling price variation. Okay, so now you have the basics and some great strategies to avoid becoming a discount brand. How do you evaluate pricing and promotion effectiveness? Effective pricing optimization requires looking beyond simple revenue metrics to understand the full impact of pricing decisions on business health. Several key metrics provide deeper insight into pricing effectiveness. The first goes beyond immediate revenue, and that's contribution margin analysis. This reveals how pricing decisions affect profitability after accounting for variable costs. This perspective sometimes reveals that higher volume, lower price approaches actually reduce overall profitability despite increasing top-line revenue. The second is customer acquisition costs. Lower introductory pricing might increase conversion rates but require higher marketing investment to maintain profitability. Analyzing the relationship between pricing and acquisition economics helps identify sustainable approaches. Third is the lifetime value correlation with initial purchase pricing often reveals counterintuitive patterns. In many supplement categories, customers acquired through deeper discounts show lower retention rates and lifetime value than those who purchase at prices closer to standard rates. This pattern suggests that excessive discounting may attract less valuable customer segments. Fourth is retention. Retention metrics associated with different pricing approaches provide perhaps the most important long-term indicator of pricing effectiveness. Even more important than the lifetime value of the customer is the actual physical success of the customer. Those two are related, of course, but focusing on lifetime value is a different process. It's a different thing than focusing on people. This perspective recognizes that pricing strategies that enable customers to experience product benefits create sustainable value beyond immediate transaction metrics. And finally, if you're a $10 million company or more, you should be looking at post-promotion behavior. You've heard about it a bit earlier, but let's get into it a bit more now. Post-promotion behavior analysis reveals whether promotions create lasting customer relationships or simply shift purchase timing. The most effective promotions acquire customers who continue purchasing at regular prices, while less effective approaches primarily appeal to deal seekers who disappear until the next discount opportunity. No matter what stage of business you're in, pricing should evolve with business maturity. What works during launch often differs significantly from optimal approaches during growth or maturity phases. Launch phase pricing typically prioritizes establishing market position over maximizing margins. During this period, pricing should reflect the brand's intended long-term positioning while potentially offering introductory incentives that encourage trial without establishing unsustainable expectations. Growth phase promotional patterns typically focus on building momentum through strategic discounting that acquires customers while maintaining margin integrity. Maturity phase price optimization shifts focus toward profitability and customer retention rather than acquisition. During this stage, more sophisticated approaches like dynamic pricing, personalized offers, and loyalty-based incentives often replace broader promotional strategies. The business stage also affects the balance between cash flow and margin needs. Early-stage businesses often require faster cash conversion, sometimes justifying lower margins to accelerate inventory turnover. Established businesses with stronger cash positions can prioritize margin optimization over turnover velocity. Competitive landscape changes also necessitate pricing strategy evolution. As markets mature and quality standards increase, pricing strategies must adapt to reflect changing competitive dynamics and customer expectations. The most sophisticated supplement brands build perceived value through qualitative differentiation rather than competing primarily on price. They emphasize formulation expertise, testing protocols, sourcing standards, and customer results that justify premium positioning. This approach creates sustainable pricing power that supports long-term business health while delivering genuine customer value. Thanks for sticking with me. This is a super important topic that no one in the supplement business really talks about. Tune in next week for another episode. Creative Thirst is a direct response digital agency. We work with dietary supplement companies who are struggling to maximize the profitability of their funnels so they can scale. We've optimized many dietary supplement businesses. And in that time, we've uncovered the 3 critical funnels for success. You can get that free report by going to creativethirst.com. Scroll down to the appropriate section and click on the blue Get Your ebook button.